Yo everybody! Today we're going to look at the top 10 best mods you can have installed for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. And by that I totally don't mean my favorite 10 mods in Bannerlord. No, of course not. Let's go! Number 10! Diplomacy! Now the Diplomacy mod can do all sorts of fun business when you're in here in the Kingdom screen. The most amazing thing, of course, is that you can abdicate leadership. Actually, that's fine. That's still a nice thing to be able to do. Why not, right? But you could donate gold to different clans, grant fiefs to people. That's something you could do in Warband, and that is very nice. There's a bunch of other stuff. Factions can appear where you see that some of the clans within your kingdom actually want to get you or other leaders out of power. Another thing to look at is the war exhaustion. This will help peace come around much sooner if you so desire it. Some wars can go on for way too long, and war exhaustion will eventually end the war for you by doing, you know, casualties, raiding villages, fiefs lost. Villages getting raided will finally mean something, which is cool. I like that. Other cool stuff you could do is you could send messages to people. Now, not to this one, but this one will accept a message. I send a message and then it will take an amount of time. Usually isn't as long as it says. And there we go. The messenger arrived. Didn't take 2 days exactly, but you can say, okay. And suddenly you're talking with that person. Now this is wonderful, and I use it all the time to get my companions back. It's great. Coming in at number 9, PartyScreen Enhacements. Now there's a slew of useful things in here, like sorting out your troops and having lists for it, but something else that, my most favorite thing about this is some of your troops are ready to upgrade. Do you want to upgrade all of them? Yes! And you click a button and everybody upgrades one! Especially if they don't have any options. Obviously, there are some to upgrade here. That's too bad. But there are also options where you can sort out where you want troops to be sorted into when you sort out, you know, when you sort the troops. And also general things like equally distributed upgrades, so that they equally distribute between the two paths, or you do automatic sorting, or you keep the companions on top and you show combined troop total. Wow, good stuff. And now if I click all upgrades, bam, it'll upgrade them all equally. And now I don't even need to choose anymore. If you never wanted to choose to begin with, then that's nice. This is just a really good mod for some quality of life improvements. So you don't need to go through all of them to just click upgrade, 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 upgrade. Same goes when some of your prisoners, you know, can be recruited. You can do it up here. Do them all. It's fantastic. Number 8. Better attributes. Have you ever been playing Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord and you just thought this game was not enough like an actual RPG? Well, I have. That, and I thought the character never really gets overpowered enough. Better attributes helps with that. That means whenever you put stats into these attributes, they do something extra. Control can increase morale. Indeed. You can choose how much each level of control increases your morale. Cunning increases the percentage for everything else you've got in here, which is pretty useful if you ask me. Endurance increases health, because of course it does. Intelligence increases the XP rate of heroes. Of course it should, just like in Warband. Higher intelligence, more experience, that's what you want. Social reduces the party wages of everybody. I mean, that's nice. Party wages could get up way too high, and maybe it's actually profitable to have some now with a good amount of social. And Vigor helps you slice through multiple targets. I think this one is one of my favorites, with endurance coupled with cunning, because then you really start to get lots of health and you cut through people like crazy. Especially if you have high stats like this fellow does here. You really start to get some crazy stuff. Just look at how much health he's got. He's got 534! That's because I've overtuned this like hell and I like being overpowered. But it's crazy and I love it. So what you're going to see now is the power of having 10 vigor and 10 cunning all in one. You chop. Okay, well you still... See, you need all that health to chop through all these people. Even looters are a pain, but with enough health and enough vigor, you can chop through every single one of them with ease. Number 7, Kaoses Tweaks. Now, these tweak mods have been going around doing all sorts of stuff all the time throughout Bannerlord. And if you're not using one of those, then I guess you're maybe a masochist. I don't know. But there's a lot of nice changes in here that are just good for the game, if you ask me. Like raising relationship with nearby notables by killing bandits makes sense to me. You can tweak party stuff, prisoner stuff, settlement stuff, all sorts of nonsense. Tournaments, you can increase the reward, the maximum bet amount, which I love to do because I love to bet away all my money, or actually use it as a good early game source of money because it kind of isn't really. Make sure your heroes get experience, you know, make arenas great again, all sorts of other stuff. Make XP tweaks, increase learning limit because fuck learning limit, learning rate increase, all sorts of good shit in these sort of mods. I highly recommend getting one of these every single time. Number 6, open source Armory. Now I love this mod. God damn it, it's great to have multiple armor types or more armor types. Look at this. Why has this man got a helmet on and a wolf thing? Oh, it's because it's his shoulder piece. What? Crazy. Awesome gloves as well. Some crazy good boots. What is this? There is just good armor galore in here. And look at this. Wolf pauldrons with top tier stats. My goodness, a top tier helmet with a wolf on it. Jesus Christ. This thing has so much going on for it. There's so much good armor in here. Just for just about anything and everything. Just a brown wolf head instead of the normal one. What? A crown? You could just look through all this shit and just see there's a ton of content in here. It's insane how much armor is stuffed in here. And it's really just awesome. And it keeps everything fresh because you look at a shop, it's like, well, what's good in here? Can I also look cool? Yes! Yes to it all! It's beautiful. Number 5, Character Manager. Now, I don't know how often this might really be useful for everybody else, but for me, this is very nice because you can save Eodicea here and you get a nice little file down here. And when you've done that, then you press, you could go in and edit that file right on your desktop in a filey thingy and then, you know, change what they've got equipped, what little thingies they've got here, their stats, everything. Now I press load, bam, her armor's up. She's suddenly got 340 bow. We didn't change anything else, but that is actually very nice. We can change her looks, her age, all the stuff that we need to change to turn her into how we want her to be, which can be very useful, especially if you want to start your character with a special set of skills, which could be a lot or it could be nothing. Number 4, detailed character creation. Oh yes, looking at this marvelous chat, but it lets you do all sorts of things like increase the size of your butt. But no, it does have a bunch of special things that just let you do what you want to do with your character. It gives you more options to just change it all up and on the fly. No longer do you just need to visit the barbershop to do it. You can make yourself fat or old or thin or even thinner just whenever you bloody well want. We don't even need to be old. We could be a baby all of a sudden. Whoa, Dwargo's a baby now. Crazy. And look, here we go. Dwargo, he's a baby. But just so you know, if you do make yourself too young, you can't actually find yourself in the encyclopedia, which can be annoying. But god damn, baby Dwargo's cute, man. We could even go to Brigea, edit appearance, make her into a man. Done. Brigea's a man now. Holy shit. Number 3. Calradia at War adds a lot of exciting new factions to the game, like these barbarian foragers right here. And you can fight them out in the open. It just adds a spice of life to the entire game. Not only that, but it adds new weapons, equipment, all sorts for you when you have it installed. Like these fantastic throwables right here. It actually just adds new weapon types as well. These are throwables though, so they're not new weapon types. They are just fantastic. These balls just blow up in the enemy's face, and I have to say I love them. They're absolutely insane. And this is just one of the new weapons that this mod adds, and this is just one of the factions. Number 2, one of my absolute favorite mods that I just can't live without anymore these days is something that really spices up one of the base game things, activities that just don't do anything. They make no sense. There's basically no reason to do them almost, and it makes an entire skill line almost pointless. Fourberie, improved bandits and crime. That's what it does. Does it right? But that's what it does. Yes. You can scam, force tributes, Gain relations with the criminals here. That's an artisan. Don't look at them. That too. Gang leader. Gang leader. These gang leaders' relation will now matter because it will increase what you can do here. Now, a simple scam will just earn you some money or get you beaten up. And that was a complete fail. But you could do some exciting stuff like forced tribute, where you will have to attack some people who will just give you money. Look at this. We're in a dark alley at night and we now have to ensure that these people give us the tribute we deserve. There we go. They are dealt with, and we're gonna get our money now. Nice. 1,500 gold. Not so great for me at the moment, but in the beginning of the game, that is fantastic. And roguery experience. And there's even more. There's grand heists. There's robberies. There are insurance scams. Notable extortion. And you can even do a gang trial to take over the place and own it. And if you beat the person in question in combat, then you can take over the town, move in, and you get the criminal enterprise where you can use your criminal people to take over the city and earn money. And well, the more criminally inclined your people are, the better it goes. You can even go to the scheme room and kill people. That's the only one I use anyway. Totally just murder people's asses. You choose a kingdom. Britannia. Bam. Select a clan. De Valent. Sure. Select a victim. Ingletrud. Yeah. Select a scheme. Murder. Success chance 75%. Although I usually murder the clan leader because that means you could take over a kingdom. This is my favorite legit way of taking over a kingdom. No more do you have to just shoot someone in the back of the head. Oh no. You can just kill him with a murder scheme. Number 1! My favorite mod to use right now, and I'm so bloody glad it's back on the menu. My Little Warband. It indeed lets you create your own bloody custom troops. It's genius. Unit editor. You can even copy a template from anything else. Bloody brilliant. But there are some balancing settings you can even off and on to create your own brilliant units. Now, these Iron Gut troops are designed for my good old-fashioned Britannian barbarian Dwargo, and as such, they are, well, strong, hardy, and can use bows. Well, some of them can. This fellow's not too exciting. Give him different weapons. Like, now he's only got shields there. Why not? You can give them 2 upgrade paths, and just keep going if you want. Increase the stats, give better armor, all the good shit. You can create your own troop line that is balanced, and oh my god, is it satisfying. So then you can have, like me, you have this tree. It just goes in 2 directions because really I don't like it when it goes off too much. But the one side, we have the archers, who just get better and better, and sexier and sexier. And the other part is just spear people to kill horses because I bloody hate horses. And there's also the noble line, of course, as well. And here we just have a lovely bunch of horse throwers, horse skirmishers. Good spears, good throwing, and they just get better and better and more powerful. And it's wonderful. It's exciting. You can create your own army, whatever you want. You can even just have a bunch of horse archers. Or just have a bunch of hobos with 2-handed weapons. It doesn't matter. You can just do whatever you want. And if you don't like it, you can switch recruitment type. And oh my god, it's the base game troops back. Holy shit. I don't really know if that was as crazy as that, but I just kind of like having my own troops. I really enjoy that. It's fantastic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my top 10 mods for M&B 2 Bannerlord. Totally unbiased and factually correct. Absolutely no doubt about it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and maybe subscribe it, or maybe just send me mail with your fist in it to punch me in the face for even daring to ask. Honestly, I don't care at this point. Do what you want, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time!